address the recent demonstrations by close. Permit me to address the recent demonstrations by some nurses and teachers over the non-payment of their salaries. As a minister responsible for labor, jobs, and employment, I am profoundly concerned. I assure you, and I assure them, that my ministry is working in close collaboration with the ministries of Finance, Health, and Education to cut through the bureaucratic tangles and resolve these issues with alacrity and with a purpose. And let me assure you, and to all the members, that between now and the next 1 month, at least before the end of the year, we will address the problem and you will get back to work happy and committed.
Okay. Attacks on some journalists. Felix Kwachu Fosu say security agencies have been tasked with preventing attacks and harassment on the media.
Repeat the plight, our dear.
Felix Fosu Kwachu.
We've had challenges with assaults on media practitioners. There are sections of our society who continue to view the media as nosy and people who should not get close to their activities, and therefore I want to abuse the rights of media practitioners. Thankfully, in more recent times, we've not heard of such reports. That is because firm instructions have been issued to all state security agencies to reform the way in which they relate to the media and to show a bit more courtesy than they are doing at the moment. So he continues to urge you to hold his feet to the fire of accountability, subject him to scrutiny, even rigorous scrutiny.
Yo, you don't know me, I say. See how a journalist be assured, say, the security for no come na bro yam kase. Omo kwa na jiga hwe more. Tieso omo a say o pese okra bedu na ma na de agya no. Okra na uni ho obewi anti. O de momone ko gya okra. Na so won hwe so ma wa. Say etu hia no a ono edi gya no nti obebo ho ban. Aha, tienua no come on. So I'm on the baby I was last minute. But you see a punch will be no be see police ni bi soldier ni bi. Tie so wo mo an ye so mo ye ho ban a. Send your obo me ana wako you ano wa himem. Etia wa. MPP for our ad hoc committee bi o mate say omo monitor presidential aspirants in the campaign. Na omo de abetu dwa so omo hye omo dwuma se. Omo mpese papa basa bi beba. They are monitoring comment, actions, and public engagement of aspirants on their campaign trail. It is gradually getting a bit dirty. And especially this is coming from agents of the aspirants. Now, the question is, if they are not benefiting, why are you not telling them to stop? Because I dare not say, can also ni na umpa. I don't know nipa chronic car. Then focus as more can emwa any idea. Unti aspirant no so why so busy say wanti. We are want to chamo. Why they go? Sure to be a mbobo ebe chiamamo. Yantiman so ana akoshe go. No. And one more. Omu yi omuti etu so omu kutu franka no. Yekoto omu so aba. The notice of poll no bebano. Why in the dahin? Will it do anything? The magician or some place on the Bekwana. Ya grace, who shall come on answer day? Anna, what's a shame for Nina Adebetoho? Anna, a bit master, there will be some musical chairs. Community Japan. Young castle with them. Rumor by someone when you know crack. Connect. Kennedy, I compare quite Japan with them. Quote Bill Gates. Quote Elon Musk. And the person of Dr. Brian Echampong. Yabo my uncle. Ujinem. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, former vice president, former flag bearer. Wale Adam Smith. Ujinem. Dr. Osei Yawaduchum. Bosomche de Shekai. Former minister. Deputy minister. Former minister. Education. Asante Ebu Ayonko. Ujinem. Ya kun Ayonko ni wa Kennedy ana kwabre Japan.
We're connected.
Are you connected?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. You see, I'm a wound you be age now. But I'm moment to me some baby of beach now. How many busa questions?
But the woman worker.
Me. Me new biafa.
On Kanda.
And yes, I mean coming new biafa. I don't care what. I know about jacket. Me fair. A nice part.
What's a political admiration now, you know?
Political admiration. I may I'm admiring you politically.
Yes.
Why am I admiring
Because
politically?
MPP there is important, so people position of potential was, hey, where for?
Yeah, Papa. A family member of the late immigration officer Stephen Kenamwa say very disappointed about the adjournment of the case to October 22nd. Bobe Kai immigration Ibia Yekunu ya. Omuso omuko kota adjournment nku.
Na ho nche no dom guide na nkopim so ne ba ye ya de ne ko no a ene enya sampa boa no eti yamfa ne ho nche no dom guide na nkopim so obewu o mochire ko mba guide ai
na dwuma de no woni anji ho ana
dabi na ade ne yete ade ne koye ya kan sai motor de ai enu anse ye de na ba ne san de ne kro up and down mo join cases asai mo to ashada asai say ya fankoy say ha mo ntimi aya keto mo fanko kasie mu ai ade no mo fanko kasie mu na busua ye di akwane aba ye ne ye de hye afiri mu say ya no ye nya ni akwanya o ba wonu a wadi ye nyamra sam no e wa akwanya ya ye guide no
Omo se brighter way su so omo empanche no babusia no say da it will never ever yentio
what masa o pretend say o yes we here mobo yen wani e mobo dia mimi nimne dia mahu no bright ntimi nya me mobo da bright ntimi nya me mobo da enti wani e mobo ono na eku ye de hye no ba end o de brebra so say on se nipa de o ye bone a ntimi nya on kasa me na me ye na se ekwan ofa so oku no bright ntimi mi na no kasa woni ku no da because nkum nipa ntwitwa ne nan ne nsam frisu me jon kasa me na me ku no wa ye bone be menyi skama wa ma wie ye ni enti ye da obi a obegya ye yie ni bia ase ye yi ne ye na ye ye wie but ye hwe de case ni be kwa kusi na yenso case ni de enye bright enye awre ho ne enye awre ho kyena se ba se wo mu jana man kra na nke mra of Ghana han ka wo mu jana man ke betima bo na kuno atuaka emra man.
Okay, that's just about it. It's 7 o'clock here. I got a phone. Daddy Lumber's wife and children seek injunction on funeral arrangements in the Superior Court of Judicature in the High Court of Justice. Akosia Sewa Fosu, Schwester and Melendez Vec 9, Monument Sectum 533, Germany. Oh, yeah, I want me to read the idea. Akosia Sewa Fosu versus Ebusia Penny Kofi Usu, Abuakwa Kumase President Ofori, Eke Odobroni, Transitions Funeral Home, Enterprise Funeral Services, Hacho, Sorry, Jackson, atomic, minimum almost mamino, dear no siki injunction. Oma mona maniana, and what is the motion of notice by William Kusi, Dominion Chambers, barrister and solicitors Edum. Kusi, for and on behalf of plaintiff applicant hearing, Profu Emi Debria. Praying this honorable court for an order restraining the defendant, their agent, assigned workmen, etc., from either collecting the body of the late Charles Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, from the morgue, and to perform the burial and final funeral rites of the deceased upon the ground set out in the accompanying affidavit, and for such further order or orders as to the honorable court may seem fit. Court to be moved on this, the 16th day of October, 9 o'clock in the forenoon, and soon thereafter, as counsel can be heard. The assembly 16th October, no person we did go assembly. Now, Kosia say what for so a better than a moment of money. Hey, you are hereby commanded that within 8 days after the service of this writ on you, inclusive of the day of service, to do cause an appearance to be entered for you. Abusuapeni Kofusu Presofori and Transition Funeral Home, Enterprise Funeral Services. Now we do dear Tim Sono, Chief Justice CJ. Not just say authentic. For see, the defendant may appear here too by entering appearance either personally or by solicitor at the registry of the court of issue of the writ at High Court. Assembly Mayeding. Asante. Charles Kojo for so actually new. Yaw. To a new ben and lumba, a new ben and lumba buffer baby who say. Yeah, fatusu, why? Clarification of my letter, not my letter. Clarification from the direct family of the late Charles Kojo Fosu. It has come to our attention that information regarding the funeral arrangement of our beloved husband, father, and brother, Mr. Charles Fosu, popularly known as Delumba, has been circulated on social media without consultation or approval from his immediate family. Hearing about your own husband's funeral plans for the first time through social media is deeply distressing. The situation clearly shows that Busiapeni Kofi Owusu and the funeral committee are acting in their own interest without regard for the wishes and rights of the Twaso. Oba mo. Yeah, chewo. And I got two rights of the. That's our Kododo Brauchi. Hearing about your own right of the clarification from the direct, go up a bit. We, the direct family of the late Mr. Charles Kojo, whose untimely passing occurred 26th, are releasing this statement to address misleading information and to set the record. On 8 October, Busiapeni Kofi granted interview in which he publicly announced a funeral date for Mr. Fosu. Now Busiapeni had dinner as a bibi could work without consulting Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu, the legal wife. Direct family union so the way about or their children. This action shows a complete lack of respect for the immediate family, who must make appropriate preparation before traveling to Ghana for the funeral. Since the passing of Mr. Fosu, there has been a continuous and deliberate effort to marginalize Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu, the wedded wife, in all funeral-related decisions. This behavior is unacceptable and contrary to both cultural and moral principles. Additionally, questions remain about the exact cause of death and investigation are still ongoing. We also wish to remind the public that Mr. Charles Kojo Fosu was a citizen of the Federal Republic of Germany and was legally married to Mrs. Akosua Sewa Fosu on 23rd December in Bohem, Germany. Under German law, no man who is already legally married can either enter into another marriage. This is clearly stated in the German Civil Code. When they are just all therefore, any claims suggesting that Mr. Charles Kojo Fosu could have married a second wife under German law as false, misleading, and legally unfounded. Due to the confusion and lack of proper communication from the funeral committee, the direct family has filed an injunction on both the funeral date and the burial arrangement until proper dialogue and consensus are achieved. To all Lumba fans and music lovers across the world, we deeply appreciate your love, loyalty, and patience during this difficult time. We kindly ask you to disregard any unofficial announcement regarding funeral arrangement. The family will provide verified updates through official press release soon. We assure the public that a respectful and dignified farewell will be given to our beloved Charles Kojo Fosu, one befitting his legacy and love he shared with millions through his music. Thank you for standing with the family during this period of grief. Signed, Pacho, you heard your sign, right? The family secretary, on behalf of the direct family of the late Charles Kojo Fosu. Because indirect family near Hama.
Direct family.
Indirect near Hama. Unimade. If Ghana se Lumba ne Akosua Sewa eye wedding wa Ghana Odobroni oni jina bia ye kase who is legally married to Lumba Akosua Sewa ena omudi German law so abase by dictates of German law no o ware ba ko a untumi ware bio America almost support polygamy o ware na a wedding matrimonial say Kojo Fosu ware Akosua Sewa customary utumi ware be 5 kra ka ho Mohammedan marriage kremosom utumi ware bebre ba eye by court Ghana so only oba no ntwitwa mu court oba bia oba ware ni bia it is deemed null and void ab initio even from the start Ghana mrano no you bet me the German imrana to Ghana mrano ho amana ya adwuma na Lumba ne Akosua Sewa omo ye wedding wo Ghana and omo ye wedding wo Germany. Ghana's law has its sovereignty. Ghana law jinabrani. So we an engagement. And once and sign any wedding. No mkoye wedding or Germany. Ghana brabeji wedding na dear no hona tum. Na ha customary no moye no. Emrabe ne bedi chinchimai. Ebedi tintimai wom. Eno na was a lawyer. Ejikukwa per lawyer Dominic. They didn't call it Dominic there. Brenya or a constitutional lawyer. Because you see how friend lawyer could see our no baby. Or no be Canadian. Because he's a lawyer and counsel for Akosua Sewa. What do you say?
Fine, maybe Mr. Lumba is legally married to Akosua Sewa. But me date on when the Abbas of why I made the 23rd, December 2023.
2024 and
2024. Where's the one o'clock 1 year crown mile?
Debut. What they are saying, they say. Debut, what they are saying, they say. And only a wine there.
Akosua Sewa, only na worry 204. Oh, they be a citizen, meaning say agrees best Saturday.
Just say, on person just say, and no ma. Emma Lumba be a citizen by that marriage.
204.
There's more no more and consummate or marry no legally. It's 2024 no more consummate here. But Asante, Ade be chairman lumba ewu and omo consummate ya illegal.
O ma me de mejitum, some can say mejitum. Me de me say ma me we didn't bring a lack of respect. And he
recognition.
Say so mo de man.
No, but why would you go and throw something out? Abra ne ma empanifo ne omo ma me ni.
Na ade ba ko kra so outside social media so ya pa ne say as a Ghana for man bi do no agina abaya odobroni.
Say because Ghana for man no younger generation no to ano. Omo ye say nyina no. Bebrebu on ma oni obi awo baako.
Ena o man.
Ya meba obu onu obi awo baako yawo. Obu a wo shawade bi achi. Enti I say Ankaldan. They feel for odobroni. Lumba yo odobroni hu ade. Ana wanye no ade on any time. Also sometimes Ghana mremu so no. Yaw by can't say habitation or acquiescence as a day. Woni nipa ne tena ne wocha. It is dim so we no. Until when you be chimpna be after 1 year Ghana. So mo chimpna after 1 year and prachi. And you may be on my abano di kujina quarter. You may more compensated. No. What is that? I am roused ya jatu.
I'm Ghana for man or parliament to me.
Me say Emra or Ghana say.
Me so man to me and yantu.
I am rather
cohabitation. So new be when year.
Me say W when it is soon say he contributed something.
Okay.
You will compensate that person. Nyana buy okay ya ye din koma. Lawyer because say a man no any more right than can Crawford treat sika can Crawford treat your Ghana. Odu anu ato no so. You have given him a promise.
Yeah.
And a promise.
Monday and CID Clement Opokuje Vinasi nim say
we
say ebe bag.
What did you come there no catch them?
Yani a CID din komo no o catch say ade na esi ni nyina no. Se Lumba ye legally married to Akosia Sewa so omuko gina asore dem koya yefro eni ade ade.
And omuko register kwasesa ya.
Straight mami Akosia Sewa ena eye ne yere odobroni
irrespective of your mind he loses everything
no say
and now about for usua de
o say bia consideration ebebe mu aye say odobroni eni Lumba mano ena se koba say bia ye tena se ne
ye be ka say ye mo mu bibi
ye consider enkwala na mo manya wo odobroni
eti ye fancy Lumba anya will cry interstate succession law
and a PNDC law
111 and no more de be ye adwuma na be man kwala ne bi yes
odobroni de
be ba cho mami 1 minute lawyer brenya mo achi
yeah man
now bomb to say
na ko fa do me
me ba cho wadaroma Mayem Musa same way, a Lumba, a cobas and a yere de injunction a coto, and near may be a baby goo, a crata so sanka, ne ye no a basso. And a mamino, a de crata, a gina lawyer, could see Dominion Chambers, a de accord injunction say, one the amona man ye, on a legally married. As per Ghana ye mrano, boy kakra. Mama no the crata be the dancers are 204. And only Lumba ware wo Germany. I dear dancers say, German Mrano. Almost say, oh, yes, our dear no, I want to mean what will be uncommon. Ghana Hanomo. So be equal customary marriage. And I say, well, the matrimonial one a year court today. And Mohammed and dear noir. O to me, worry big home. Na se Lumba ene ne yire ne ye wedding no wo Germany a German mra no betimi aye adwuma wo Ghana hanomo se nya hanomo ware ya ana se the moment omo aware legally aye court sem no German no ba bi o ni nyina aka bomana anopai bisra boaye kakra
yo me that's ayi the man who say o say o ware Germany and that German so no omo di customary law omo di nyina ordinance law.
Ordinance.
Marriage. In the second at the end, 1 man, 1 wife. That's the definition.
That's right.
Ordinance marriage. Na ukoye our real country this not to be a quotan by before country now quotan no I recognize it as a contract amaye or momentum. Indeed, our real no will be governed by the maybe a mra, but the warrior and emra. It is a my contract or Ghana. Must say, yeah, the French law is applicable law in terms of this contract. If it is assumed to her, Ghana court will apply maybe a Mukoya agreement now, and that's decided to law no and govern the contract.
Okay.
And found said, Luma Ghana and also be who has it. Now, warrior no. In Germany, said the Germany warrior society and Sana a very applicable in respect of Oma warrior. And I know so to say Ghana the ordinance marriage na I don't know 1 man, 1 wife. Number of customer marriage there and yeah, which as many as you want. And why there's no limit.
That's I know they are cross over. So I mean, some crowd bit my
in fact, 10 crowd bit
10
and the customer marriage. The other instrument says, who are under ordinance marriage now? And found so, in fact, who are before we can wear a bigamy. Even in Ghana, the criminal law, no. Who are ordinance, not for becomes who are now a bigamy. No woman can have a mistress.
Maybe. Mami Musawi, gentlemen. Mami Musawi, a rare a friend of Dobroni, in himself only Lumba, and an eti Ghana. Ebi Musi Lumba second wife. But and Gratabia and MPH, they say, Okoye and wedding, to say ordinance marriage, I will cano. So, yeah, no, if you dear Cranwa. Hey, how are they?
Okay, once why ordinance marriage in the okay, subsequent marriage we are by whether ordinance or customary. Actually, a non voice, and now I and Kakusa the ones we quite chapel, but only more police in the say why I committed bigamy. Because why ordinance? I don't know why you being careful.
80, baby, anyone, or Dobroni, you bet me a Jinaka say. New Crony Lumba.
Say, I'm being careful and say, cautious say. I that's the warrior. The no good or quarter. One thing we should also understand is when it comes to ordinance marriage, you first time to go and it's only the court.
This is a court on
divorce. Court on quality good.
Now you say, me pancho, 7 will be a wedding. Now me see me in a jai. Now me din san come busia for our any ngui.
Majon ngui.
This is a court to chem.
This is a court on kwa.
Okay.
My main example be now saying Supreme Court. Obi ni ile court o muja ware. Aware na court ngu no. Na we ma ni wuye. Na di odi ade na be gina ma di asem na ma judges no so ye mistake. O ma ya ko do Supreme Court na so. When it comes to divorce and matrimonial matters, you say be action in personam, action personal to the person.
Yes.
Obi to me near the kujinum. This is the idea. In Kichama, Bema do ya and some not thank I said, some may discontinue. In Jobano, not a whole year, even though no more court. Not a whole year, so Bema need. So sometimes mistakes. The panel was when there's not in baby 20 years, 30 years. The woo about our year. And some go away ordinance marriage. This is only court. And court must be satisfied say the marriage has broken down beyond reconciliation.
Okay. Lawyer, now wedding so ko waria. Obonsi abucha say koye oba no ho ade wo fiansa. Enti omo koye de friend engagement. No more akwa sorry dem na yakosen sign wedding. Enti engagement na hu hia na. Tell me.
There's no engagement in Ghana. A customer marriage, the affair engagement, you know. Enti say obi draw divorce petitioner or try to be married.
But just say be o say
there is no engagement in Ghana.
Ghana you be a fair engagement.
The engagement no a customary marriage. The Ghana higher fair engagement and
a customary marriage.
Yes. We no uncle, sorry, them, uncle side be a worry.
Okay, me bow.
And no,
Lawyer Tobo, on say, yet, nipper, a dumper, it
with you.
Sir, Messia Oba, Makwaku Busia, Akoye, customary, yini de Kawasheno. May you don't know. May you don't know me, boy.
Yes, you don't know.
Me bow. Enti se mi go shi oba foforo na me koye sa oba no wedding na de me ware ne kane no ma anya ne wedding a why na e me yire
but udi kan customer marriage na mutumi ko you subsequent wedding.
Okay.
Also maybe another customer marriage.
Na je se me ware customary na me ko hu second wife na me koye wedding a court no mpene ana
There is how wedding a wedding. Uba sign the button in
that's over wedding but any so about it to be professor on our any kane customary court no be twa wedding nim
ka so me ni na be ye customary customer marriage no the friend be say potentially polygamous
okay obetima ware afọ makoba
but ordinance marriage the ware if you are back on back
that's the ordinance ne wedding I sign krata court there no
yes
and the friend engagement no any customary no
customer marriage
me ba cho kokoko ya ware
yeah no your friend akoto jan nipa no tumi jan na ko ba bia no guy say they say the home say mu nipa me na wo mo hwe na o me ho ana say the senate wa na ware no
tie no na nye sipi say ya ware
Daddy, I know they know back.
Me ba cho eti se me kobo kokoko na oba no mama na tena ho bia emfie be enum na ekoba se ote se me koware ne ade a our remedies be okota na
obey for breach of marriage to marry, breach of promise to marry.
Breach of promise to marry.
Yes.
Na no court remedies be na obetimanya.
No, and yes, I can guess what Martin or no. Also, what should be saying because about kokoko no. Maybe you can't go with your mouth giant. Take my home and show me. Maybe I'm in your thing to there must be forbearance something.
Maybe I could be beware now or nunti one ware no.
Giant, maybe I will free any other song. I don't want the man to support your man who say, you know. Your case is a few times last week, and I don't know. To be cemented, you can't remember.
Ebacho, my Musa, it will call your baby wedding. Now, Beman also copatano, no aquare customary account. The over no customary no, Emremu Yajitum. It will abandon any more, yes, no.
Oh, but don't say.
Now, yes, Obama, Obawa, and Ojituma. Or the nam hot to send now.
Oh, yes, I'm your friend mistress.
Your friend and mistress?
Yes. Oh, mistress. Thank you. Let me show you also. First, no. You under German law, so who worry under ordinance. That's what no people who are. But now I'm running into think I legitimate. No much. But which you are ordinance there. That's what 100 but and 20 a year will back.
Okay. Pacho, now we know. My worry ordinance. Ebia mene oba bi so wako hu na busia fo ebia mremu kranya mra me ya will na me de sa oba no ne ne ma so be hyem se me ja o ma japade ni bia eno eye null and void ana
but baby eno de you friend will okay
any friend will okay
yes.
Okay eti say fan say lumba ye will na ekoba say ode odobro ni ne ma so de hyem omuntimi nka se na onware no nti ontimi ma ne bia na mbo
in fact wadanfo bi kwa between the you papa bi ode da bafo ni na omo ne ma ni bi tele de e ya ope
ne na mfo ko omo ne ma ni bi okay
okay bia nti da in fact that is the fact wa e PKD our presenting my lawyers about one of our continuing legal education. I think it is better to be divorced than be widowed.
It is better to be divorced than what?
Be widowed.
Be widowed.
Yes.
Didn't know Okasa.
Okay, my name is Don't know who's I our area. Which means that's the time we say. The men worry in so properties acquired during the subsistence of the marriage. And you know, court which had now be. Depending on evidence, equality is equity, 50%, and
okay.
70-30. But nipa no who down no the ono can watch it. The only you say the person cannot disinherit you. He say one man will be a bit away. Boy underage. No papa. One won't be no under section 12 or 13 of the World Act, which you apply for reasonable provision made for them. And then you cannot be all that 20 or back up and one open on the amount.
Okay, Matthias. Lawyer Dominic, baby PMU BY best about chain. Why? That's pa. Young Comra. Na ye mobile nsema aka no menim semu nyina motie na ye nyina abejojo ho sabre de ye pagya mu na ye mfa eye tip of jumede mbre. Okay, Matthias.